going to start with the nibbler. This guy's like really pretty nice. I think it's actually called a nibbler, CA nibbler. You can see here it's got a piece coming up and down, and then it's got this the jaws on the other side. So as I put the metal in here, this guy's going to come down and it's going to chomp. It's going to take little tiny bites out of it, which means I can move around and do kind of complex curves fairly easily. There's also a sheet metal shear, power shear. Couldn't find it in the tool room. I'm gonna have Joe buy a new one. I don't know where it went. With this type of chuck, this is the same thing. This is a cordless lithium ion drill. We also have impact drivers. You want to use the drill, and this will not fit on an impact driver. So we'll open that up just by twisting it one way, and then we'll tighten it back down, making sure that it's grabbing nicely. With this type of drill, you can hear it kind of like tighten. It's just hand tight. Now, as I drill this, I'm going to hold on to here, and I'm going to push go with my drill, and then I'm going to cut my line. I can draw my line out. I didn't draw anything. I'm just going to go freestyle to show you guys, but it's really easy to do kind of complex curves with this guy. And where a sheet metal shear kind of binds up, this, you can get those curves a little bit easier. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to enter the material here, and then I'm going to be going when I enter the material, and then I'm just going to kind of direct it, right? I got to hold on to this, and I got to hold on to this.
Can you give us an example? Can you do a complex curve?
Yeah, that's what I'll do when I go right now. So a tight turn of... So that would be a very difficult curve to cut if I was using anything but this guy, or potentially a plasma cutter. The plasma cutter is going to apply heat and melt all this paint, burn all the paint. Now notice I clamped this down. I needed two hands to operate that, and this was a floating piece of material. These C-clamps are available. I brought these from home. I had so many that I was able to donate a bunch to the college. They hang on the wall right over there with our shovels and things like that. You can see a bunch of them right there. So you can see I'm able to make a very complex curve. This is fairly difficult to cut and steel without a tool like that. Again, this only cuts thin sheet metal. It really only allows you to get in to that size gap anyway. But please don't try to cut 1/8 inch steel with this. This is 18 gauge max.